Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bradmar.
And this is IFXtra. So how is everyone this week? I've had a whole week off, which has been nice. I've got to do a bit of interference. I'm doing lots of descriptions. Drawing as well.
Very good.
And what have you been doing this week?
Not interference, unfortunately. Well, technically yes, just not the stuff that I wanted to do.
Oh yeah, we had an
So yeah. Big news this week was I lose track now. Was this Wednesday? Or was it Tuesday? Wednesday morning. I think it was Tuesday rolling into Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday morning, midnight-ish. We had an outage.
Ooh.
Like, occasionally there's like little, blips or something while I'm uploading something or need to restart something or whatever. But yeah, we had an actual outage.
And you weren't doing anything, were you?
No, I was asleep.
Fast asleep.
I was asleep. And it didn't get picked up by the monitoring. So I didn't get pinged on my phone or anything.
No.
Excuse me. And basically everything was balked for
a few hours.
It was quite a while. Like I got up at 7, noticed everybody on Discord was like, everything's broken. So ran up here to the office and started on it. Got it all fixed within a couple of hours.
Took some tracking down though, didn't it?
Yeah. But it was about 9 hours in total, this outage, I think.
Wow.
The biggest one we've ever had.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
All these years, 13 years, was it?
Yeah, we had, last time we had something like this was January 2013. So it's basically
10 years ago.
10 years and 6 months since it happened. Yeah.
Wow. That's not bad then, is it?
I know, but...
It wasn't your fault. It was one of those things.
Anyway, so... sorted, everything's fine. Yeah, people might have been noticing over the week the front page has maybe looked a little bit empty, and that's a knock-on effect of this. But everything will settle down.
Gap, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so it's sorted. I've put things in place to stop that thing happening again. It was just a freak occurrence, really, and I'm going to sort out adjusting the monitoring, so stuff like that's picked up. But yeah, all good. Really sorry about that. We have, seeing as it was a big outage, we have given out Drawpocalypse 2023 badges to everyone who was sort of around during it. Well, obviously we don't know who was there during it because everything was broken. But if you're around like a little bit before or a few hours afterwards, you'll have had one of those pop up. A little commemorative badge thanking you for keeping calm and carrying on whilst everything broke.
Cool.
I should check if anyone has the Drawpocalypse 2023 and Drawpocalypse 2013.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Been around for 2. But yeah, so that puts our lifetime downtime up to about 14 hours, which I mean kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I was really pleased that it was in the single figures. It was like 4 hours or something. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
It's nothing really.
Apologies. So yeah, that happened. And I thought, well, hey, at least that's the only thing that's going to break. And then basically Twitter have killed our sign in with Twitter support.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
It happened, did it?
We've been anticipating this happening for a while, but we managed to keep jumping through hoops to sort it out. I've got maybe one more thing I can try to get it working. I've already tried a few things, didn't work. The hoop they want us to jump through now is basically they want us to pay about £450,000 a year.
1,000?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, but basically they want us to pay £500,000 a year.
Just let people sign in.
Yeah.
Get real.
So I have said a few times, anyone who signs in and uses Twitter as their only sign in for interference, be a really good idea to add a backup method. Now is the time, because if you sign out, it's going to be difficult. So if you're on the website, just go to settings. You can link, whatever, your Microsoft account, Google account, Facebook, if you're into that.
Whatever you want.
Or just pop your email address in on there. And then if you do get locked out, you can just request a password reset and you can get in with your email address. You can do that from within the app as well.
Yeah.
So even if I do manage to get it working again, stuff like this will keep happening until Twitter eventually dies, because let's be honest,
it will.
That's going to happen. Which is a shame, because I quite like Twitter, and then you know, this happened. So yeah, second thing. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Anyway, something good did happen the other day. We went for a walk. That's not the good thing. That was sort of interesting.
That's a good thing. It was a nice
We
evening.
went for a walk around the lake with Goose, in fact. And so we went for a walk around the lake, and there were some well, there's always swans there, but they've had babies a few months ago, so they're like
quite big and massive.
They're pretty much full size, but grey.
Yeah.
And we were wandering around, and a pair of them were on the other side of like a, what would you call it, like a mesh wire fence. Sticking their heads, well, sticking their whole necks through, trying to get to the water, and they were stuck. So we were like, "Oh, come on, you know, go down here. There's a little gate down here," and we were trying to shoo them along.
They wouldn't do it.
One of them
did, yeah.
Like followed me along and got out, but its sibling just wouldn't.
No, just sticking their heads in there and like really hurting.
Yeah, and it was getting like really wound up and stressed because he wanted to get back to his family. I say he, I don't know.
Might be the girl.
Yeah, he, she, they wanted to get back to their family, and so I ended up just jumping over the fence and like picked it up.
It's huge.
And, yeah, it was like a massive flappy boy. But yeah, so I picked him up, got him on the other side, and then he ran into the lake and swam off happily. So there you go. We rescued some swans.
Yeah, and the bystanders were very impressed with you.
Yeah. So I was the only person crazy enough to do it.
I know. I got on the same side of the fence and tried to shoot it along, but it wouldn't shoot. It just hissed at me. And then every time I got it near the edge, it just turned around and went back again. We spent ages on that one.
We did. And a couple of people walked past us twice, and I'm really disappointed that no one said, "No luck catching them swans then." But alas, you know, people don't always have quotes ready to go, do they?
They don't, no. Only you.
Yeah. So yeah, we rescued some swans. There you go. That's a nice thing.
Yeah. Okay, and now it's time to go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Pentart for actually Earth is duck-shaped. I just love this little duck, and it's got all the Earth colours on him and a bit of sea and a bit of cloud, and it was done in only 5 minutes. Well done, Pentart.
My favourite description this week was, "The octopus is indeed smarter than I am," by Page of Light 413. Yeah, I think they're picking up on the raised eyebrow there, and personally, I think the same. Yeah, I think that octopus is indeed smarter than I am too. Nice work, Page of Light 413.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Random Roger for Rain Sucks, but rainbows are cool. I just love that really vibrant rainbow and all the rain going past it. And there's someone in a field there, maybe? That's amazing. Well done, Random. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now I'm going to see what we talked about last week in the forums. So last week I said, tell us one thing on your bucket list. On my list is one of those shiny aluminium buckets. No, I'm joking. What I'd like to do is get a book published. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I've written it. It just needs editing now, so I'm getting a bit of help with that. Hopefully that will happen one day. But anyway, I said, how about you? And Zayuzage said, this may sound cheesy, sappy, or add whatever other adjectives, but I just want a nice lady in my life. Oh, and maybe some bucket list items, but I don't really know what they were on the top of my head. I don't quite think in terms of bucket list. If I get to do something I really want to do, great. If not, it wasn't meant to be. I'll be bummed. One way of dealing with it, yeah.
I mean, can confirm having a nice lady is good. Yeah.
Cookie Crumble said, I have on my list to illustrate a children's book. I want to write. If I write it, will you illustrate it for me, Cookie? That'd be awesome.
That'd be a really cool interference collaboration.
Wouldn't it just? Yeah.
Holy Fat says, I want to design the cover of a major comic book like Wonder Woman or Detective Comics. I want to write my own comic one day, but I really want to make an official Wonder Woman cover art. DC, hit me up. Hey, DC, if you're watching or reading, we you know,
we have talent in our game.
We can hook you up.
Oh yes, yes we can. But for a small fee.
I mean, I'd be like, if somehow that came about and like one of the players got to do something like that, I would be loving it. That'd be amazing. OSM said, I have a rather unconventional one. Some might find it strange, but I long to let out an earth-shattering scream as loud as I possibly can and from the pinnacle of my lungs.
Wow, that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, no, that'd probably do us a lot of us good.
I sometimes want to like go outside with a stick and just like, you know, smack up some inanimate objects or something.
You have to go to that rage room.
And so for my birthday, we went axe throwing, which was cool. But they also had a rage room where they just had like old, you know, broken TVs and stuff like that.
And all kinds of
you
stuff.
could just go in with like a baseball bat and smash it all up. And I'm like, oh, that's quite interesting. But yes, an earth-shattering scream.
Yeah.
I bet that would be really therapeutic.
Very good
wouldn't it?
therapy, I would say. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go and see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. If you could have an all-expenses-paid trip to see any famous world monument or building, which would you choose? I think I might go and take a look at the Sydney Opera House. It always looks spectacular in photos. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
And don't forget, tomorrow night there is no quiz. No, because we're having a little bit of a break for the weekend. So we'll be back on the 30th of July with season 17, episode 3.
Okay.
But last week, episode 2, it was won by Grinning Goose, who got 190 points. Darth got 183, and Blue Jay was third with 172. Ooh, quite low scores there. Nobody got over 200.
Yeah, it must have been quite difficult.
Oh, it must have been a hard one last week, yeah. It was about pufferfish, among other things.
Ah, yes, I remember
the
now.
pufferfish.
Yeah.
That's fun, though.
On a related thing, just because we talk about it sometimes and people ask, we went to the pub quiz afterwards and we won.
We won last week, yes, we did.
We had a tie break because
Oh,
we were tied for first place, and they asked us some numerical question, closest wins. So something about how many minutes did it take a guy to walk around the M25 whilst playing keepy uppy with a football?
Yeah.
I don't know. You said 600, like 10 hours.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to put in 601. And he was like, okay, well, this is really interesting because one team put 600, the other team put 601. And the answer is 800. So we won through me putting in off by one.
Good idea.
So there you go. Quiz pro tips.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so no quiz tomorrow, but we'll be back on July the 30th. So that's a week tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, that's all the news for now, so it just goes to say...
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new version of the website, which is gradually coming. I'm getting
along.
close to having some time to work on it. We're going to be doing, new apps and things. We're adding new game modes, all kinds of like cool features and things for you. In return, you get access to stuff like replays and interference. You get some new game modes. You get some fancier invites. If you're a quiz player as well, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's the best bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.